So the Eureka Project is broken up into three parts. You have the event spaces like the atrium in the park that host really cool tech events and entrepreneurial focused events like Startup Grind and Tech in Motion. And then you have the hub. And the Eureka Hub is essentially a gym membership set up for entrepreneurs. People come, they build on their companies, they collaborate with other people, and it's really all about how do you get to that next phase in your company. The third part is you need a place to house it all, which is the Eureka Building. And the Eureka Building is a 41,000 square foot facility on 3 acres that is not only home to startups and events, but also larger companies. Companies like Xpal Power, companies like Coastal Sports Group.
There aren't just startup people here. There's other businesses that are actually already gotten traction and a little more established. And so there's this kind of a mix of mature and startup immature. And that lends itself. I mean, I think that's a perfect example of what diversity brings. When people are trying to understand, well, what value is diversity? That's one of them.
And what that allows for is companies that have already been there, done that, meaning actually grown a business, to collaborate, to talk to meet with, and spend time with companies that are just getting started.
I looked at a lot of spaces, probably 50 or 60 spaces, and for me, I definitely wanted one that was had an open environment. I want a collaboration with my team. If everyone's together, then I know they're always listening, talking, and they're sharing. And that's how you build a team that understands each other and works closely together. For me here, even at XPAL, I don't build a product. What's important is not just a product, but the culture and the team around it. Because the people believe in what you do and they believe in your vision and in your mission, they're going to get 100% behind it. And your product is going to have heart and it's going to shine on its own. And that's what I think is inherent to this type of environment, or Eureka.
A lot of it has to do with, I think, the vision statement that Eureka first put out that I read when being introduced to it. And finding other people that are inspired about inspiration is huge for me. And so the collaboration community that they've created, the way for a stage to be set for VCs to find entrepreneurs, for entrepreneurs to find VCs, just plays really, really well into kind of the growth that we're looking and we're expecting for GeoCommerce, and also for myself personally. Just plugging into those inspired individuals that are in a local community that I'm trying to find a home in and trying to build, peer group in and advisors in as well.
Well, from the tenant side, everything from the ground up is obviously very much geared toward a creative environment. So we're definitely outside of the norm in our grounds and our surroundings. We have bright colors, we have matte black walls, we have zebra print, we have a very industrial, modernized, inviting environment here. We offer about a 12,000 square foot outdoor park that's fully outfitted with Wi-Fi. So we have, patio furniture, and people can go out there and sit. They can, work on their laptop. They can enjoy the Orange County great weather that we have.
I think the grounds are very unique to have the park-like, atmosphere in the back. Some of the events we utilized our kitchen, so it brings people together.
I really like the design of Eureka. I like the fact that it's not just one big giant space. There's different sections. Some are very open, some are very designed for the specific client, and it really is an atmosphere that people can collaborate and work together on projects.
From this beginning, everything about the way that we've developed our events and our members and the whole community here, it's been very grassroots. Our entrepreneurs have come from another entrepreneur saying, I just joined at the Eureka Building, it's amazing, they had this great event last week, you have to check it out.
Software's an art, and just like all arts, you need that collaboration to inspire and trigger creativity and approaches. So that's one piece of it. The other is networking. Nobody really does this in a vacuum anymore. I'm not talking about partnership, but I'm talking about actually getting with other people and not just sharing ideas, but sometimes sharing business. I mean, we've had at least 2 Eureka moments in this building.
The Startup Grind community that's been hosted here once a month is really neat because it's brought in a whole bunch of the business services companies that are large and who sponsor the Eureka Building. So you've got a stage that's set, a topic that's being broadcast, and now a community that can actually, in effect, create wise advice around it.
We have great sponsors ranging from everyone from Microsoft to Rattan and Tucker to TriNet. A very wide range of service providers, and what's great is they now get to interact, share their services, and work with companies, helping them grow their business.
Microsoft loves the innovation that's happening in Orange County, and the Eureka Building is a big part of that. we're able to interact not only on a technical level, but on a social level, either training events or social events, or individually with the startups themselves.
So it's a great place to host meetings. There's a central component to Eureka. I literally flew in from San Francisco this morning, and within a couple of minutes, right, I'm from the airport right here to the office.
I think a lot of the new technology companies are moving to this area, and we're partnering up with them, providing power solutions for them. And so it's a good fit to have them down here, local, and be working closely with them.
So Eureka for us, in terms of our growth strategy, is a place where we can actually now hire the support and help fill in the gaps and fill in the holes with the actual function piece, or the neck of the company part, in terms of making sure that the head stays in its right position, etc. Eureka plays a great role in being a centrally located spot here in California where I want to stay, and as a CEO currently want to build the company where I am.
The word Eureka itself is actually core to the values that we have here, which in Greek means, I found it comes from when Archimedes discovered the principle of displacement. What we endeavor to do here at Eureka is help people find their own Eureka moments.